Absolutely.
Has been around for 26 years and has never delivered the results that were promised.
Nope.
Student achievement has not gone up. In fact,
Nope.
voucher students don't do any better than their public school counterparts, and by
No, they
some
don't.
measures they do worse. And they also said that this would drive school improvement. The school system has not been improved by this program. Resources have been siphoned away from community schools, damaging many of them, imperiling the existence of some, especially in rural areas. I favor getting rid of that program altogether, repurposing that funding, putting it to use for the kinds of priorities that I talked about. And the second program that I think should be ended is the state's corporate welfare office.
Yeah.
What's been known as the Wisconsin Economic Development Corporation has been a train wreck of an agency. It has failed. It is supposed to spur new business startups. It is supposed to promote new business startups, and Wisconsin is dead last in the country in new business startups 3 years running. So if a program is failing, you get rid of it and you repurpose the funding to a more constructive use.
Absolutely.
And then secondly, we have a tax system in Wisconsin. If you total up all of the state and local taxes we all pay, combine them all, the wealthiest 1% in Wisconsin pays the lowest overall tax rate. The wealthiest 1% pays the lowest percentage of their incomes in total state and local taxes of any income class. If you just restructure the tax system to eliminate that fundamental injustice, and you get rid of some programs that aren't working, we have the resources. Now, I've just told you how I would actually pay for these investments that are needed. But hell, the people who are currently in charge at the Capitol are just putting Wisconsin taxpayers on the hook for $3 billion to underwrite the expansion of a global conglomerate from Taiwan, and they're not saying a word about how they'll pay for it down the road. They're not saying what tax will be increased or what spending will be cut in order to do this. You're right, there's an obligation to say, here's how you pay for it. And I would do it by repurposing funding from failed programs and then making the adjustments to our tax system so that everybody pays their fair share, and if that happens, we do have